guess. Slow down, Harvey. Exactly what happened? And this was at the dining hall at St. Edmund Hall? All right. I'll take care of it. Samantha? Samantha!
Sam's not here. She told me she was going to London, wouldn't be back till late. What is it?
Oh, for the love of... Why is that creature never around when it would be bloody useful?
David, what's wrong?
I'm going to have to go to Oxford. Damn it.
Are you sure you should...
Call the driver. Tell him to hurry.
Professor Styles, what a very great pleasure to see you, sir.
It's nice to see you, Charles. You're looking well.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was very sorry to hear about your accident.
Yes, well, I was going to take a look at the cafeteria.
As you like, sir.
My God, it looks like a bomb went off in here. Look at this place. What the bloody hell happened here? It's a shame to see historic artwork destroyed. These incidents are becoming very serious indeed. Could Laura's energy really be behind this? That heavy wooden table has been rendered in two. Imagine the power needed to do something like that. That's Detective Inspector Pazer. Inspector.
Dr. Styles. I was surprised when you called the other day, kind of out of the blue. How are you doing?
I'm surviving. What happened here?
That's the $64 million question. What appears to have happened is that some kind of missiles bombarded the room. Witnesses say they were travelling fast, that dishes just blew apart on impact. But no one saw what these things were, and we found nothing in the wreckage. Damn strange.
Was anyone hurt?
No one was killed, thank God, but half a dozen were taken to hospital. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put in my report.
What time did it happen?
Why'd you ask?
Just curious. The missiles, could they have been rubber bullets or something like that? Something fired into the room?
They were big, heavy objects. Look at the holes in the walls. One of our forensics guys thought it might have been hailstones that proceeded to melt. But there's no water lying around. The place is as dry as a bone.
Good Lord, look at that damage. And that hole is oddly shaped. What could have done that? I was afraid of that. The discus matches the hole exactly. What is going on? I can hardly believe it, but the holes in the wall match the discus perfectly. Poor fellow has been beheaded. Angela, are you all right?
Oh, David, it's horrible. So horrible.
Yes, it is. You must be terribly upset. Do you know someone who was hurt?
No, but it was our fault.
Angela, calm down. We don't know the cause of any of this.
But it was our fault. It was Sam. She's the one who got us all into this. It's her fault.
If it's anyone's responsibility, it's mine. I should have stopped the experiments when it was clear something was... God, I don't know what's happening.
But you don't understand about Sam. She's lied to all of us. She's not even a student here.
What? What? I have a student, Samantha Everett. I think she's in residence here. Can you check?
I don't recognise the name. No, sir, we don't have any Everetts at St Edmund Hall.
Can you tell me what college she's in?
I'll check the university database.
She might be listed as Sam Everett.
Well, the only Everetts in the database are a Marjorie and a John, from St Dominic and Wales, respectively.
Oh my God.
Is there something I can do for you, sir?
No, thank you very much. What's your mistress up to then? Overgrown rodent. Laura would have loved him. Overgrown. Predictably morbid. What's this? Department of Foster Care Administration, Washington, D.C. I better take a look at this. Foster Care, Virginia. Maybe they can tell me something about this stranger I've let into my house. Foster Care, Virginia. What the hell is going on? It's obviously altered. Her parents, no doubt. Good to know she had some. It's just a plant. I'm not going to search the bed. Probably nothing in it anyway. Spare rooms. I keep them locked.
This is the Department of Foster Care Services. How may I help you?
I'm looking for information on a girl that went through the foster care system. She's about 23 now.
And who are you?
My name is Dr. David Stiles. I'm with Oxford University. I'm doing a background check. The girl's name is Samantha Everett?
Okay, hang on. I have her case file. I can read what the last psychiatric examination says. The death of Samantha's parents in a car accident happened at a critical age. Sam, then 7 years old, refused to accept the situation. When given the news, she went into the garage to wait for her parents to return. She was so implacable that the police sent to remove her actually broke one of her fingers getting her up. Her grades in school are above average, actually, but then you probably have those records. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, there is. Don't you ever give out information like that on the phone to a perfect stranger. What's the matter with you? That's incredibly confidential medical information.
But you said...
I could have been anybody, you bloody idiot. Damn it.
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks. Tell me about the night Sam arrived.
What is it?
Just tell me what you remember.
It was storming that night. Driving rain. She was soaked and looked like death warmed over. Real vision she was. I took her upstairs to get her out of those wet clothes and... well, the next thing I knew, she was on the bed. Sound asleep. Not a lot to tell, really.
What did she say when you opened the door?
Oh, that she was the new assistant, of course. David, what is it?
If I puzzle it out, you'll be the first to know.
I hope it's nothing serious. I do like the girl.
Yes, well, the Trojans were tickled pink with the horse, too. Samantha isn't answering her cell phone. Does anyone know where Samantha is?
No.
We've been looking for her.
Tell them, Dr. Stiles. What happened at the cafeteria cannot have anything to do with us.
I don't know. Listen, do any of you know anything at all about Samantha?
I already told you, Dr. Stiles. She's not a student.
Angela's been saying that. But it can't be true, can it? What kind of a person would make up something like that?
A sneaky one. Come to think of it, she's too devious to be in anything but the law program, and if she were in it, I'd know.
Do any of you have any background on Sam? Know where she came from? Did any of you know her before the experiment?
No, but we did not know each other either. That doesn't mean we're not students here. She stole my ID. I'll kill the wench.
Oh, but don't you see? Sam could be dangerous. If she could lie about this, who knows what else she might be capable of?
There is that magic of hers. I don't think it's right to use tricks on people when they don't even know you're a magician.
What's this? Sam a magician? You mean a stage magician? With cards and rabbits?
Yeah, she's good, too. She hangs out at the Black Wand, the magic shop on St. Aldate's.
All right. Listen, don't talk to anyone about the experiment. Not until I've got back in touch. I've got to go. Yes?
This is Rose Hall from the Virginia Department of Foster Care. Is this Dr. David Stiles?
Yes, but I've already spoken to someone there.
That was my assistant, and you left her in tears. You called about Samantha Everett? Listen, I've been Sam's caseworker for 10 years. Despite what the asshole psychiatrist wrote, Sam is not a bad kid. She lived with 5 families in as many years, so yes, she's a little messed up. But she's smart and exceptionally gifted. I tried to talk her into college, but Sam had other ideas. I've gotten postcards from her from all over the world. It takes a lot of guts to strike out on your own like that. Is Sam in some kind of trouble?
I'm afraid she is.
Will you tell me about it?
Not until I have all the facts. But I appreciate the phone call. I do have one more question. Is Sam a magician?
Is she? Quite an amazing one. I fully expect to see her name in lights someday. Or at least her stage name, Lady Byron.
I see. You've been very helpful. Thank you, Miss Hall. I'll be in touch.
Carfax Tower. Still as much an old eyesore as ever. Lady Byron, command performance tonight, Daedalus Club, London. Well, now I know where to find Miss Everett. Unlucky for her.
Directory inquiries. How may I be of assistance?
I need an address for the Daedalus Club, London.
I'm terribly sorry, but that number is ex-directory.
Thank you.
London clubs can be so ridiculously secretive. I need someone who could pull a private address. And I think I know who to ask.
They're closed. Detective.
Yes.
I need some information. Do you know of a place called the Daedalus Club in London?
What for?
I need the address. It's rather critical.
Why don't you call bloody directory inquiries?
I tried bloody directory inquiries. They don't have it. I thought the police might have heard of it.
Hang on. Not like I'm accomplishing a frigging thing here anyway. You're right, it's ex-directory. Some kind of club. Here's the address.
Thanks, I'm grateful.
Just tell me if you hear anything, right?
Of course. IMPOS. Impossible? Is she trying to say it's impossible to come through? I'll compare this diagram to the brain scan image from the experiment. I'll need to take it over there. I'll take it with me. There. The activity is in the back half of the brain, the area associated with dreaming. She fell asleep. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex and too far right to be the hypothalamus. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. That's odd. I'm not sure I remember what that area does, or if it does anything.
I don't need that anymore.
There. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare. Angela has activity in her massa intermedia just before the flare.
Hello.
Fine. That's just an old fog.
Sam went to London. Therefore, she's unlikely to be in the garage.
There's a gentleman I've never seen before at the door.
I came to see the show.
Do you have an invitation? A token, perhaps?
I have money. That's generally considered token enough for entertainment.
Ah, but this is a private club, sir. I'm afraid you need more than that.
I'm here to see Lady Byron perform. She's a friend of mine.
Ah, yes, I do see it now. How silly of me. Please, by all means, come in. Dr. Styles.
Nice evening.
Yes.
Supposed to be a good show tonight. Or an interesting one, at any rate.
Lady Byron?
The club's abuzz. Word is, she's got a game going on up at Oxford. Quite a good one, too.
Game? What kind of game?
A grand game. It would have to be good for the club to give someone like her membership. Street performer, you know. American. But from what I've heard, it might be at that.
Wait a minute.
Something fresh, something new in London town. This young magician has never before graced our stage. So prepare to be amazed, prepare to be enthralled and delighted by Lady Byron.
David! I mean, Dr. Stiles.
You're very good. But unfortunately, the game you orchestrated will not work out as planned.
What? Look, maybe I should have told you about my magic. But what's happening to you is not my game. I mean, how did you...
Find out? Not relevant. I know, and it's over.
I can see how this looks, but I know who's pulling the game on you. I proved it today. If you just...
Really? And you're a student at St. Edmund's, and an English Lit major. I have to admit, you were brilliant. Even hunting down my mother's necklace, just to make sure you got taken on. The funny thing is, you went to all that trouble, and there really is something going on at Dreadhill. And you with your ridiculous pranks at the track and pool.
Ridiculous? Do you even know what would be involved? Those illusions were way beyond me.
Stop lying, Sam. I called that foster care office, you know, found out something real about you at any rate. I could almost feel sorry for you, if you hadn't tried to ruin my life. As for today, you're lucky no one was killed in that cafeteria. Did it not occur to you that someone could get hurt? Or were you too blinded by your big debut?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All of your potential, and you throw it away to get into a damn magic club.
I know you won't believe anything I say, but all I ever wanted to do was help you.
Help me? Why would you? I want you cleared out of Dreadhill by morning. If you're gone, I might not turn you into the police. I never want to see your face again.